Research case study, negotiation and deal making. The cast of Friends negotiates for $1 million in episode 2002-2003 by CarmenDavis. Introduction. This research case study is about the cast of Friends negotiating a deal for $1 million in episode for the 2002-2003 television season. Friends is a television sitcom centered around an ensemble cast that began in 1994. Meet the cast. This ensemble cast consisted of Courtney Cox, Matthew Perry, Jennifer Aniston, David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, and Matt LeBlanc. Background conflict. Friends. The show had been on the air for 8 seasons, and it was in its 9th season. The conflict was that most of the cast members wanted to move on and explore other options in their careers, like movie roles. The 22-season grind hindered them from doing other projects. The background conflict for NBC. NBC's conflict was in ratings and revenue. At that time, NBC was one of 3 major television broadcasters, and Friends led the competition on Thursday nights. Thursday nights was considered must-see TV. The network didn't have a replacement for the show, meaning it would suffer a great loss with the show's demise. The positions. NBC requested that the 6 cast members remain for the duration of 1 more season. But the Friends cast members requested that the season be shortened from 22 episodes down to 18. The interest. NBC's interest was in not losing advertising dollars. That was their bottom line. It was said that NBC would have faced a serious crisis losing Friends. One network executive even said that Friends, is totally vital to their upfront sales. That being the case, the network definitely wanted to hold on to their cash cow. The interests of the show cast members centered around having more freedom to pursue other avenues in their careers. 3 negotiation techniques and concepts. Objective criteria. The objective criteria that worked in the negotiation was centered around this beneficial fact. The Friends cast members wanted a shorter work schedule, and NBC would have lost money with a longer work schedule. So cutting the number of shows turned out to be a win-win situation for everyone involved. The mutual benefit was that NBC would get to keep Friends on the air and, of course, get the revenue for it. Not to mention the advertising benefits for its other shows. And the cast members would get to keep their salaries and have a more flexible schedule in the coming year. Status. Friends had recently won the Emmy and would continue to ride the tide of popularity that it had garnered in the past year. This would be beneficial to the cast members as they branched out in their careers later. NBC would continue to dominate on Thursday nights and also dominate in advertising revenue. The positives. What went well? Warner Brothers receiving the $10 million fee from NBC would allow the studio to produce Friends that last season with no deficit. The cast members also got a higher percentage of the syndication funds. Negatives. There were some Warner Brothers executives who balked at the idea of bringing the sitcom back for another year, as well as paying that much money for the sitcom. There were also some holdouts among the cast members because they were conflicted about coming back for another year also. One insider referred to it as a quality of life issue for both parties. The agreement. NBC will keep its main money-making show for one more year while saving money by cutting away 4 shows. The Friends cast will receive $1 million in episode salary with a more flexible schedule, and also receiving more revenue from syndication. After the agreement, long-term, meaningful relationships. All parties involved will continue to benefit from the syndication of the show, because in addition to the $1 million in episode salary, the 6 regular cast members continue to receive a portion of the show's syndication profits. Their relationships should always be in good standing because they stuck together as a unit and have profited very well from it. As of today, each cast member makes $20 million a year from the syndication proceeds. That's not bad for only investing 10 years of your life.